If you are after any Ultimate Team coins, make sure you check out ut1buy.com and use the discount code JarradHD to get 6% off your order. Enjoy the video, guys. G'day guys, how's it going? It is JarradHD here. Welcome back to the Roma Career Mode series, episode number 12 of season 1. And yes, you may be noticing there's no face cam on this episode. I have decided that I am going to do face cam only on the important and on the transfer window videos. So basically, that means that we can play more games in an episode and just get through it. So basically, I'm going to have 4 or 5 games in an episode unless it is like ridiculously full of highlights. But yeah, it should be good. So the first matchup of today's episode is in the TIM Cup. We are taking on Parma at home in the semi-final. A victory here will get us into the final, which would be absolutely fantastic. It is going to be Parma on the ball here. Biabiani is going to pass it to Saborio, who squares it up there. And unfortunately, Lucas Souza makes it a 1-0 scoreline in Parma's favour. And quickly, fellas, I do apologise if my voice is a little bit different. I had a rough one last night, and I'm not feeling the greatest, of course. So, yeah, it might be a little bit more calm today, or not as good as usual. But anyway, we will push on now. And Parma on the attack again, denied a great save there from Leno, who does keep it at a 1-1 scoreline. It is now our attacker's responsibility to tie this game up and give us some hope to make the final. But Biabiani once again causing us some trouble. He's going to whip it into De Sigli, who does get it, almost heads it into the back of the net, but it is a great save there from Leno. Late on in the matchup though, Pjanic does play it through to Barbo, who gets the ball somehow, but unfortunately nobody is in the box to square it. And that's going to be the end of our TIM Cup run. Not good at all. The semi-final, we go down 1-0 at home to Parma, which is definitely not a good result. But we will move on. The Serie A, taking on Cagliari away from home. We are in 2nd position, which is fantastic. Cagliari in 10th place. We are 2 points behind Juventus. So let's hope we can get a victory here, and let's hope they can drop points. That would be fantastic. Here's the Cagliari lineup. Marco Sau is playing centre forward, who, remember we went in for him at the start of the season, but they have a fairly standard team. But here is our lineup, a little bit weaker than normal, but it is still a fairly strong squad. Playing the 5-3-2. I think I am going to play the 5-3-2 for most of the games, because it just seems to work for us. Paredes, though, who has just came back from injury, pass it to Iturbe. Iturbe, a beautiful through ball there to Nainggolan, and the Belgian midfielder cuts in, gets it past the keeper, and gives us a 1-0 advantage 13 minutes into the matchup. That is absolutely fantastic there. Raja Nainggolan giving us an early lead, but it does not last for long, unfortunately, as Pedro Galvo gets it into Alva, and it goes out to Leno, who is going to pass it out here straight to Dacina, who intercepts it, getting it to Marco Sau, and unfortunately he puts it past Leno. A calm finish there. Totally my fault, I own up to it. And we are now tied at a 1-1 score. Not what you want to see at all. Moving on though, 10 minutes after that goal, it is going to be Jovetic playing a beautiful ball there to Iturbe. He is one-on-one with the keeper, cuts in just like Nainggolan did, basically scoring a replica goal to Nainggolan. And we go ahead once again in this matchup. Iturbe being one of the best players in this series. Absolutely fantastic goal there. Jovetic has been really impressive as well. But Danilo and ends up with Paredes. What a beautiful ball there from the Argentine midfielder to Jovetic, who gets a goal. And the Montenegrin striker gives us a 3-1 advantage 78 minutes into it. That is absolutely fantastic from Jovetic. Great ball from Paredes, as I previously mentioned, but that is a great strike. 82 minutes into it though, Paredes is going to play another great ball there to Jovetic. Jovetic spots Iturbe, and Iturbe is going to secure all 3 points as we go ahead 4-1 away from home against Cagliari. A great great victory. Very, very pleased with that. We are going to wrap up the game there. A 4-1 victory over Cagliari, and I am very, very pleased to see that. We were just firing on all cylinders in this matchup. And look at that, fellas. We're now sitting in first position, 1 point ahead of Juventus with a game in hand, which is absolutely fantastic. So we just need to keep winning, can't drop points, and this title is ours. We're just over halfway through the season though, but we have a huge matchup here against 6th place Fiorentina. Look at that, they're 3 points behind us, so a victory here could put them, for them that is, they could be at the top of the table depending on results, and we could be down to 6, which is definitely not what you want to see. Here is the Fiorentina lineup though. Quadrado on the bench. Of course, he has gone to Chelsea in real life, but Mario Gomez, definitely have to watch out for him. Same with Borja Valero, very good Spanish midfielder. Here is our lineup though, our strongest lineup perhaps. We do have Rossi making his first game against his old club, which should be quite interesting to see. If he scores, guess he'll have to do the no celebration, but Jovetic here, pretty sure he did play for Fiorentina before he went to City. He is denied there from the keeper. And then 17 minutes into it, Pascual to Kurtic to Borriello, who we did sell on at the start of the career mode, but he just shows us why we sold him on, missing it by a mile. Pushing on though, 20 minutes into it, it is Pjanic through the Bosnian midfielder, cuts around, probably should have kept going, past it to Jovetic, and it is a good one-on-one save there from the Fiorentina keeper. Just before halftime here, Kurtic is looking for an option. He's going to lay it off to Fernandez. It's a good strike first time, but it is a good save there from Leno, denying the Fiorentina man a goal. 77 minutes into it though, we try to intercept it here, but it ends up at Basanta, who plays it over the top there to Babacar, and Babacar does give Fiorentina a 1-0 advantage, or so he thinks. He is flagged for offside, thankfully, and it remains at a 0-0 scoreline, but that doesn't last so long, as Mario Gomez, the German striker, to Tomovic. Tomovic looking for an option, pass it to Marco Marin, the former Chelsea man gets it in, and how the hell did Babacar score that? We had 2 defenders marking at the back post, and somehow Babacar has got his head to it, and we are now down 1-0 against Fiorentina late on in this matchup. Not happy about that at all. Just a good headed goal there, but we really should have done better. We go down 1-0 away from home against Fiorentina, which is definitely not what we want to see. A really tempting international management offer here from my home nation of Australia, but I am just focusing on Roma, and I am going to reject that. The final matchup, yes, the final matchup of today's episode is at home. Once again, we are taking on Parma. Let's see if we can get some revenge from them, from our loss earlier in the episode in the TIM Cup. We need to pick up 3 points in the Serie A to get back in the top position. And here is the lineup we are rocking. A very strong lineup once again. Actually, no, it's not really. It's not a very strong lineup at all. A few strong players, but compared to some of the lineups we have had, it is decent. Here is the Parma lineup though. Cassano, who really did cause us problems in that cup match, playing once again. They're playing 3 at the back, so let's see if we can exploit them on the counter-attack. Ibarbo playing it to Paredes, first time to Iturbe, who's going to put it past the keeper there and give us an early 1-0 advantage. Iturbe keeping with his fantastic form, being my best player all season in my opinion. Biabiani though, the quick, pacey French right midfielder, is looking for an option. He's going to just struggle with it, gets tackled in the box there, but it ends up with Saborio, and what a first time strike that is from the Parma man, making it a 1-1 scoreline. Not happy about that at all. We really shouldn't be giving them that types of opportunities, but not much Leno could have done about that one. Sabornio on the ball again, looking for another goal, decides to lay it off to Galoppa. Galoppa takes a strike, but that one is way over the crossbar just before the halftime interval. Let's see what we can do in the second half, as Galoppa shows he is very responsible for that one. Pushing on though, straight after halftime, it is Parma on the ball once again. Biabiani whips it in back post there. It goes out to Marga, but that is a great save there from Leno, denying him at the back post. Pushing on just before the full-time whistle. It is Jajic on the ball. The former Fiorentina winger is just getting past the defender, takes a strike into the top right-hand corner, and Jajic gives us a late victory goal. Hopefully we can hold on. That is just a fantastic goal there from Jajic. So the left winger showing me why I need to select him more. Iturbe played through there. A great ball from Nainggolan to thread the needle. Iturbe cuts around the defender, takes a strike, but unfortunately he puts it on the wrong side of the post. It does not matter though, as the referee calls full time. We go on to defeat Parma 2-1 to get 3 valuable Serie A points, and we will take a look at the table here. We are back in the top spot. Juventus have dropped back to 5th position, but we are 1 point clear of Inter with a game in hand. Anyway, fellas, if you did enjoy this episode, make sure that you smash the crap out of that like button. It really helps me out. Subscribe if you are new around here. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram. Links will be in the description. But most importantly, fellas, have a fantastic day. It has been JarradHD here. I'm out. Peace.